one robbery. That's the only source of money players had in 2017. There are an entirety of 14 robberies inside of Jailbreak today, 14 times more cash and 14 times more acceleration than before. These heists range from taking only 10 seconds up to 4 to 5 minutes to complete. As most of us know, Jailbreak was originally launched on April 21st of 2017 and would come to have the greatest evolution in robberies to date. This is the history of every robbery in Roblox Jailbreak. The bank robbery was the first ever robbery to be added to the game, which was also in the game upon launch. The bank robbery at this time only had one floor, and that was the original classic vault, which is not in the game today.
Wait, I want to pick up the gun. I guess I already got it. Yeah. You join the robbery. Robbery in progress. Alright, what are we doing? How do we do it? Yeah. I think I just gotta wait in here. I got 250 bucks. Okay, what do I do? How do I make money? Huh? Dude, I don't have a key card though. That's the only problem. How do I get money? Huh. How do I get it? Okay, we got more people coming. Yeah! 666.68 bucks. That's what I'm talking about.
The bank robbery has evolved into the most diverse robbery in all of Jailbreak today. It has a total of 9 floor possibilities. The cash attainable from it has gone from only $3,500 in cash in the original classic vault to being able to obtain up to $9,000 in total from just one robbery. The bank itself has gone through multiple redesigns, new vehicle spawns, and a mobile heist parked inside the bank, which is the bank truck. Many Jailbreak players don't know, but the bank is scripted to where the floors have a sequential rotation order. The bank floors will gradually rotate through, but not randomly. They have their own assigned number, and one comes after the other. The floors go in this order: upper management, basement, corridor, classic remastered, financing underwater, floor blue, the mint, floor deductions, and finally the presidential vault. Over the years, the bank has gone through tons upon tons of remodels and reconstructions, but the current state of it has become the same for over a year. We probably won't be seeing any new events or items related to the bank robbery. The jewelry store was brought into Jailbreak shortly after the bank. It was the third robbery ever introduced into the game, in just the span of 2 months. Badima released this robbery on June 4th, 2017. Right off the bat, this robbery was a hit.
Jewelry store is open. As you can see, like the clothes thing is faded, and it's kind of like the bank when it's open. It does the same thing. What you guys got to do is you got to go up to here, guys. You got to stand near this whenever it opens, and then this laser will happen and the glass will crack, guys, and you just go in here and you punch the glass and start stealing the jewelry. And once you punch one glass, these doors, these things like the security system will happen, and it will come down, and pretty much no one else can enter through the bottom. So, I tried to enter through the roof, and what happened was my money got glitched. I wasn't able to really come back after I died. So I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that or not, and you gotta really watch out for the lasers, guys.
As it gave more than money than the normal bank robbery and did not require a keycard to rob. This immediately allowed players to get more cash and unlock the Bugatti, known as the Brulee, Lamborghini, and all the other expensive supercars at the time. The robbery originally only consisted of 4 floors. The first floor was the only one that you were able to collect jewels from and obtain money. Nowadays, the jewelry store robbery has 6 floors and has as many of those you can obtain jewels on. After remodeling some of the jewels and making new floors for the jewelry store, Badima decided to make a major change, which they would soon remove a few months later. In 2020, Badima announced that they added a basement to the jewelry store robbery. This allowed robbers to enter the store and have 2 different floors to choose to start robbing from. This was unheard of in Jailbreak before. After the announcement of this, it allowed larger crews and groups of people to rob the jewelry store at once. It is unknown, but around 3 to 4 months after releasing the basement edition, Badima removed it. After removing it though, Badima had it made possible for multiple floors above the first floor to spawn with bigger jewels, and also have the possibility of spawning a second floor of jewelry boxes like the first. The jewelry store didn't go through many changes in its lifetime, but still has been one of the more significant robberies of Jailbreak to date. gas station is a robbery location in Jailbreak found by the following road on the right of the prison. It is one of the earliest robberies in the game, being released during the swap van update of May 6, 2017. The gas station robbery itself has hardly ever been changed in its lifespan of Jailbreak, other than being remodeled a few times. The only major update that it saw is when a player would enter and they would obtain an energy drink, and it would make them move around at double the speed for about 5 seconds. The donut store was a robbery that was shortly introduced after the jewelry store, only 12 days after. Like the gas station, the donut store had never seen any major updates, and a cool fact about these two robberies is that they have two game developers working as the cashiers, BatCC working in the donut store and Asimo3089 working in the gas station. Both of their names combined making up the iconic development group, Badimo. This is by far the biggest and most impactful robbery in all of Jailbreak. Before the release of the museum robbery, players were only able to obtain amounts of money of $5,000 and below before the release of this. The museum allowed players to get upwards of $7,000 in cash, and this was also the first multiplayer robbery requiring 2 people to start when first added into the game. Originally, when the museum was first introduced, the lasers were way quicker than they are today, being almost double the speed, making the robbery way more difficult to navigate. The museum had almost the exact same concept and models as it has today. The puzzles have also stayed the same upon release up until today. The only difference is that the modern day museum looks nicer and has a much clearer looking models and design. The power plant robbery was introduced on June 9th of 2019. Surprisingly, being out for almost 4 years now, the power plant has faced almost zero updates since it was first released. Besides its physical appearance before its original release, the power plant was labeled the Factory. It was just a hollow building that nobody knew anything about. Once the power plant was originally released, it was a brownish color and entirely made of bricks, and way smaller than it is today. Its original revamp expanded the building, but not by much. It also completely changed the color and style of the building. It was a gray-black type of building at this time, which is still carried out into the modern day of style of the building. Its second revamp expanded upon the building and made it a bit larger again with the same style. It also introduced the escape boat located next to the robbery in the water. The current version of the building is very similar, only just changing the layout a bit and adding in the Cybertruck spawn behind the robbery. The casino, cargo plane, cargo ship, mansion, tomb, and bank truck have hardly had any history to their name. The oldest being the cargo plane, which came out a little over 3 years ago, and most of these robberies never needed any reconfigurations or just haven't been in the game for long enough. However, the casino, mansion, and bank truck may see future updates considering that they haven't been in the game for a year yet. We will hopefully be seeing some newer robberies to the game, but so far, this is the history for the robberies of Roblox Jailbreak.